And obviously that means distribution of audit reports. So unique aspects of GAGAS places much more emphasis on compliance with laws and regulations. Okay. That's you. Now this is the competence standards. Remember I talked to you about 80 CPs for every 2 years? This is to make sure that folks who are auditing have enough training to do the work. Okay, as you can see, 24 hours must be related to governmental auditing or the unique environment. This is different from the current CPA requirements for the state of New Jersey. As a CPA, we are required to complete 120 hours every 3 years. The only requirement there is that we must do, I think, 4 hours of ethics and law, which is required every 3 years. You cannot, and then depending on what you're working on, if you're doing work in the audit area, there's a requirement as to the number of hours required for audit. But I have to tell you this, and it's kind of interesting because, you know, the New Jersey State Board of Accountancy is right here, right in Newark. It's actually a couple of blocks away from here on Halsey Street. And I'm telling you this because when you get your CPAs, never ever take the CPE requirements lightly. Give you an example. The person, you know, when you renew a license, you have to tell them if you satisfied it or not. Yes or no? Answered yes. They picked him for audit. They said, show us how you did your CPEs. He says, well, you know, I don't remember the rest. They said, well, we need the proof. And this is the Attorney General's office. Person got fined $10,000 for a CPE violation. Another interesting thing, not that, you know, is if you were to take a college course, you get CPE hours, up to 45 hours. If I teach the class, I don't get any. Because that's what? It's part of what I normally do. If I taught it part-time, I would get it. So there are all these little nuances with CPE credits. And my point is, and I know you're not there yet, but whenever you decide to take CPEs, just make sure that you take it with someone who's registered with the state of New Jersey. So, you know, if you take a CPE course with someone who's not, you could be in trouble.